Hello. Okay, we are gonna get back into it. So last time we met Miss Bai and found out something that was at least seemed to be hinted at. They laid down all the foundation for it, which is that she is Miss Long. And they did a good job of breadcrumbing and hinting at it, where you could guess. If you're paying attention and you're following along, you can guess. It's not like an out of left field situation. It is very much laid out in a nice way, and I appreciate that. Yesterday I added some extra seasoning to the barbecue Moju grilled. I gave Mo Yu a good scare yesterday. I hid Mo Dodo's abacus. I left footprints all over where Mo Yan had just cleaned. Are we being bad? But we're just little kittens. Yes, you're being bad. You're misbehaving. You're being a bad kittens. Don't be a bad kitten. Ooh, question mark.
I see now. A crisp, slightly bitter tea is perfect for balancing barbecue's richness.
What kind of tea would that be? A crisp, slightly bitter tea. For some reason, I'm thinking of oolong tea, but I don't know if that would be considered a crisp, bitter tea. I don't taste bitter very well. I have discovered, which is why I can drink black tea. Black.
If I could craft a tea with a smooth texture and a sweet finish, it would really bring out the flavor of the barbecue. Now I'm not sure which to choose.
I meant black coffee, not black tea. But I do drink my tea black as well. Well, if it's green tea, I drink it green. Like Hong cha, which it is odd that Hong cha is black tea because Hong, it's red. It's not Hei cha, it's Hong cha. Anyway. Balancing the richness, bringing out the barbecue flavor, both are great. I mean, I guess both are great, technically.
Whether grassy or fragrant, everyone has different tastes, so why not both?
That's right. I also think barbecue is great, no matter how you eat it. Oh, wow. You make such a great point. I'll keep your words in mind and get things ready for Miss Cat. Oh, Miss Cat? Do you mean Artist Cat? I had no idea she liked barbecue as well. What great taste. But hasn't she been gone a long time? Miss Cat has been gone for many years. Maybe 100, maybe 200, maybe even longer than that. Okay, it's all right. Miss Cat will return one day, and until that happens, I need to keep my skills sharp. So every day, I brew 3 pots of tea and prepare barbecue. That way, when Miss Cat returns, she can have a warm meal ready for her right away.
There's no greater happiness than having someone waiting for you when you return home. If she knew what you've been doing for her, I'm sure she would be deeply touched.
Momo is in the water. Just want to point out, Momo, who's always talking about how he's so scared of being in the water, he is in the water.
Well, as for the flavors for my 352nd tea blend, I still haven't figured it out yet. What should I do? What should I do?
Creating new blends is no small feat. You've already come up with so many interesting ideas. Take your time. There's no need to rush.
It's not that. I've been feeling tired and sluggish lately. It's as if the ink Miss Cat used to create me is about to fade away. I'm worried that if she returns and I've already faded away, she won't be able to drink tea or enjoy barbecue. What should I do? What should I do?
Oh no. be that the sealing of the ink pool cycle is affecting you too? Don't worry, Moju. We came here to help solve these strange anomalies.
Yeah, the strange anomalies, like why is Nikki glitching out and like sitting down, standing up, sitting down, standing up? What's that about?
The twin site gate is locked right now, so we can't get to the Long Pagoda. Do you have any ideas?
Miss Cat used to have the keys to that gate, but now I'm afraid only Miss Vi holds them. Sorry, I only know how to make tea and barbecue. I'm afraid I can't be much help. But I made some barbecue for you, and I hope you find the solution soon.
Thank you. Don't worry, we'll definitely solve the ink pool issue, so you can continue researching tea in safety and good health.
Barbecue as possible bait for certain food-loving creatures. Momo! A book. Ink patch inkling. A little panicked inkling tumbled. Ooh. Look at that one. Ooh, I like the little ink splash on his back. Yeah, I can't. Damn trees. Goddamn trees in the way. Just admiring the cat's design. Okay.
I got so caught up in the writing that I got trapped in the pages. If it weren't for your help, I don't know how long I'd have been stuck in there. Thank you so much. 2 guests? Oh, are you artist Nikki and her assistant Momo?
Huh? How do you know us?
I am Miss Mo, and I wander alone. My brush captures history's flow. Artist Cat gave me this name, and ever since, I've dutifully recorded this land's stories. Though Artist Cat has been gone for many years, I still write on, observing village life closely, so that I may live up to her trust. Recently, you two have become quite well known in Inkville. How could I have not heard of you?
I had no idea we were that well known. Now I'm blushing.
Me too. Mo Dodo said you rarely leave Long Peak, so I didn't expect you to have heard of us at all.
That's true. We Inklings look quite unusual, so we try not to startle the villagers. Life here on Long Peak is peaceful, so we stay hidden.
That was my coffee. I don't know how it happened, but when I put it down, all the coffee jumped up and then went back down into the cup. That was interesting.
Only when Artist Cat was still with us did she take us out a few times in disguise. The lively scenes of the Yin Yuan festival still remain vivid in my memory.
I can see how deeply you all miss Artist Cat. Though she's gone, it feels as if she's become a gentle breeze, still drifting through this world.
A person like Artist Cat truly deserves to be remembered for generations. Since you've come to Lone Peak, you must already know much. Are you aware that Danqing Island was painted by Artist Cat?
Yes.
I've had the privilege of holding Artist Cat's brush. Through the images it painted, I witnessed those past events.
Artist Cat's brush has manifested in this world. Maybe she truly will return. You are fortunate to have had the chance to possess it. Allow me to share a few more words with you. While writing Artist Cat's biography, I sought out many stories from her past. She once lived in a place called Mirrorland, but a catastrophic event occurred. In the blink of an eye, the land was torn apart. In that disaster, Artist Cat lost her family and friends.
Okay, so this is almost certainly Nikki. Nikki in another life or another timeline.
Hearing this, I can't help but feel a little sad.
Artist Cat couldn't bear to witness the world suffering. Driven to restore life, she sought to recreate the world. She could have stayed out of trouble, and yet... she chose to sacrifice her own ink soul, using herself as the source for life. In her final moments, she found solace in the sight of Inkville's festivals. She had no regrets. When bonds must end, new ones may begin. But in time, we shall meet again. Those were her last words. But when will she return?
It must have been such a long wait, with no hope of that person ever returning. This must be why Miss Bai became consumed by her obsession.
What about Miss Bai? What did she do?
I think it'll be better if she tells you herself, after everything is resolved. At the moment, we're planning to visit the Lone Pagoda to discuss something with her. Do you happen to know how to open the Twin Sight Gate?
Sorry, I can't be of much help with that. The only ones to hold keys to the Twin Sight Gate have been Artist Cat and Miss Bai. If it's that one, he's incredibly unreliable. I bet he's gone to slack off at the High Pavilion again. He's the most senior, but so disorganized. I'm afraid he won't be of much help. You two should find another way.
Okay. Looks like we got one more over here, but let's grab these dudes. Oop.
With flames aglow, the smoke drifts slow, winding and wafting, past the eaves it goes. Ah, guests! It's been so long since we've had any. Hello, I'm Artist Cat's assistant, Moyen, responsible for keeping things tidy.
Hello, I'm artist Nikki from Inkville, and this is my assistant, Momo.
Ah, you're an artist. Tell me, have you ever seen a scroll get caught in the rain only for all the ink to vanish without a trace?
I haven't seen it myself, but what you're describing reminds me of how things in the village have been turning to ink. Did an important painting go missing?
When Miss Cat was still here, she painted a series of linked scrolls, imagining what her life might have been like if she'd lived as an ordinary person among the people of Inkville. She learned painting from her teacher and often slipped off to the wilds with her assistant to sketch. During the Yin Yuan festival, she'd receive more gifts than she could carry. Everyone smiled and called out warmly, "Nice to see you, little artist." That sounds a lot like how it goes for artist Nikki. Yes. If she were still here, I know she'd love to talk to you. It's just, the last time I was tidying up, I set her paintings out to dry in the sun. I didn't notice the rain coming. By the time I realized, they'd all been washed away without a single trace. That must have been nearly 20 years ago now.
Losing a loved one's belongings must be truly heartbreaking. I'm sorry, but after so much time has passed, I'm afraid there's little we can do to help.
It's fine, really. Even when a candle burns out, its smoke lingers on, just like the image of Miss Cat's face. I've never forgotten it.
20 years ago, she left the paintings out, and I guess that's when the rain started turning people to ink, something like that, right? I know it was 10 years ago, something like 10 years ago, but I'm just thinking about it. I'm like, that could be related.
I've gone on too long again. If Motodo knew, she'd say I'm neglecting my guests. So,
What brings the two of you to Long Peak?
We arrived here by accident, and now we can't find a way back to the village. Would you happen to be able to tell us how to open the Twin Site Gate?
Hey, Cypro. Hope everything's going well with you.
The Twin Site Gate. I make sure to dust it every time I clean the peak, but I've never opened it. I've always believed that one day, when it opens, it will be Miss Cat who steps through. Yet, over the past few centuries, only Miss Bai has crossed that threshold.
Miss Bai? You mean Yue Bai the Long?
That's right. Yue and Bai. The moonlight's hue, scrolls unrolled, fate painted full. Yue Bai means moon white in Miss Cat's hometown. It's her favorite color, and she gave the name to Long. But now, the moonlight has been stained by ink, and Yue Bai's heart is no longer as peaceful as it once was.
Has Miss Bai said anything to you? Like, maybe something about sealing the ink pool's cycle?
She never mentioned it, but in recent decades, her heart has been restless, her nights filled with turmoil. She's lost her sight, and I believe she must have made a decision she will come to regret in time.
Regret? Yes, for those consumed by obsession, their hearts fill with anger, and they act without care for those around them. But in the end, they may not achieve what they originally wanted. In fact, they may even stray further and further from their goal.
It's like us searching for the keys to the Twin Site Gate. Nikki, at this rate, how long will it take for us to find them?
Apart from Miss Cat and Miss Bai, I think Mo Yu is the only one who also knows anything about the Twin Site Gate. The problem is he spends all his time eating barbecue. I have no idea where he's wandered off to now. If you can track him down and tempt him with his favorite food, you might just be able to get a tale from 1,000 years ago in exchange.
Noted. Thanks so much. Maybe Mo Yu would know how to open the Twin Site Gate.
Isn't that the unreliable one Miss Mo was talking about?
Probably. If that's the case, and we use some of Mo Ju's barbecue as bait at the High Pavilion, we should lure out Mo Yu.
Yeah. Yeah, so, it seems like I did all of those in kind of the wrong order. I talked to Mo Chu first, and then I talked to Miss Mo, and then I talked to whoever that was. I already forgot their name. Another Mo. And when she was saying Yue Bai, I was like, oh yeah, Yue Bai. And I was thinking about, oh, I could type that in chat. I could type the Chinese for that in chat. But will it let me? No, it won't let me. Let me try if I open it in the browser. Can I type it here? Yue Bai. Yeah, that should show up. That looks right. I should do this first. I should do the story first. Okay. Place barbecue.
Ah, barbecue, barbecue. Whose juicy and fragrant barbecue is calling out to me? Begging for my esteemed presence.
Excuse me, are you Mo Yu?
Mo Yu. So, Mo Fish. Okay. Because you means fish.
Who's trying to scare me?
Sorry, didn't mean to startle you. We're looking for the most experienced, most knowledgeable Inkling. The one who knows all about the Twin Sight Gate.
Well, that would definitely be me. I'm Moyu, the most senior among the Inkling, and I know everything about Long Peak. Don't be fooled by my rough brushwork. Artist Cat herself created me as the first being with an ink soul. So if you want to know the origins of Dunching Island, or the stories of Artist Cat and Miss Bai, I'm definitely the one to ask.
Well, we'd like to know about the origins of the Twin Sight Gate, and the way to unlock it.
This story begins with the very origins of all life on Dunching Island. As mentioned in the previous chapter, Artist Cat, using herself as the source, first created life.
The previous chapter?
Okay, don't interrupt. Ahem. The Ink Soul's emergence brought many changes, and Dunching Island became increasingly unstable. Artist Cat, troubled in her heart, wandered by the waterside and encountered a golden red koi. The koi swam with all its strength, expressing its deep desire to become a long. Artist Cat, moved by the koi's ambition, took up her brush and painted a towering mountain, crafting the extraordinary Long Gate from its perilous peaks.
So, Long Peak was actually a long gate.
Yes. With a single stroke of her brush, Artist Cat made the water flow upward, and the koi, focused and determined, gathered all its strength in preparation for the leap. The golden red koi leaps, and a white long emerges. With a powerful surge, the koi soars. Its golden red scales shed one by one. Horns emerge, and it ascends in boundless freedom. From that day, the koi that leapt through the Long Gate transformed into a real long.
Miss Bai was enlightened by Artist Cat, and that's how she became Long.
From that moment, Miss Bai and Artist Cat forged a deep innuendo, with the first red ribbon serving as a symbol of their connection. Dunching Island, too, began to flourish, its prosperity growing with each passing day. To commemorate Inkville's flourishing scenes, Artist Cat painted the Twin Sight Gate. While she would usually rest at Long Peak, she would visit the village with her companion to join in the celebrations during festivals. It's said that the White Long danced with ink, traveling the world alongside Artist Cat. Its brilliance shone both inward and outward, with the prosperous scenes lasting for 1,000 years. The Twin Sight Gate has 2 keys. For the Long Pagoda entrance, Artist Cat's brush serves as the key, departing the earthly realm and returning to the circle of life. For the Long Peak entrance, the key is one of Miss Bai's scales, departing the circle of life and entering the earthly realm.
A scale. I know these. I know these maple leaves.
No, that's not possible. Only Artist Cat can reveal the true scales.
But I am her.
Okay, the fish freaking out and being interrupted by the UI. Oh my god. One of the keys to the to the Twin Side Gate. Man, that was perfect timing for this to pop up though.
Artist Cat! I never thought I'd live to see the day you return!
I just remembered what happened in the past. Moyu, the priority now is to go to Long Pagoda and find Yue Bai. She can't make the same mistake again.
Take that paper kite. It'll get us there faster. Artist Cat, it's all up to you now!
As it turns out, in a past timeline, after Miraland's destruction, I painted Danqing Island. Through the twists of fate, It's grown into what it is today. No wonder when I first saw Artist Cat's portrait, it felt so familiar. Momo, that's who I once was.
Hmm. Ooh. Ooh. Ah, I didn't jump. I didn't jump when I should have jumped. No. Okay. You know what? You know what we're gonna do? Dive. Okay, let's see if I can get back here. Trigger it again. Oop. Okay. Boom. All right. Where was I? Where's the... Okay, it's over here.
Yeah, yeah. Wow. Nikki, let's go.
Yeah.
I appreciate that they don't have that thing popping up on the screen during the cinematics anymore. Ooh, this is a really high quality cutscene.
The long is moving? Wait, is the long in the painting this? These attacks are too intense. We need a way to get close. Now's your chance. Let's do this platform and jump.
This is quite the cinematic showpiece. Let's get a few screenshots. Maybe I can use something. Ooh, that was a good one. Okay. Ooh, no. Oh no, I fell. Okay, well. Okay. If I zoom in. I'm really focused on just trying to get a nice picture. so focused on getting a good picture.
We'll need to purify it to bring it back to its senses.
Okay. Ooh, that could be a good picture. 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 Because I'm not gonna get a cat outfit. So if I can have a nice thumbnail with the cat outfit, that'd be cool. All right, I took a bunch of pictures. Let's get this done. That was pretty cool. Just touching it.
Don't stop! Move up!
I can't. Okay, now I can move.
Nikki, watch out! Jump to the safe spot on the side!
I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Oh, okay, I just stop here. And then I guess I go back.
Now's our chance!
Where are you gonna shoot first? Ah. Okay, I got some of them at
Look
least.
for your opportunities! Watch out! Coming out!
This is a cool boss fight. I'm just over here more interested in taking pictures. Got one more hit. Though I think I can replay this in the realm of the Sea of Stars,
Now's our chance!
but probably not with the cat outfit.
玉龙卧骨拳，气阔画中天。
Oh. Oh, I can actually target things. Failed. What do you mean? How did I fail to paint this correctly? Is it just because I took too long? I don't know what to do here. Okay. Paint another picture.
欲挽春风手，还盼人长还。
Oh, and this part, right? Hey, Skelly Fresh, how you doing, buddy? Down here. I think that's the whole thing, right? Okay, I am able to take pictures of this.
丹青多妙然，人间天岁年。
Artist cat.
Goodbye. It's me. When bonds must end, new ones may begin. In time, we shall meet again. I'm here as promised.
Why return now? For centuries I searched for you. Yet the Yinyuan festival came and went, and the flower forest has withered and bloomed again. But you never returned.
Okay, that could be a nice picture right there.
I'm sorry, Yuebai. I came too late. Back then, I used my ink soul as the source of life, letting it disperse into the world. At that time, I didn't know there would be a chance to start over. Danjing Island continued to grow and thrive, with living souls forging new Yinyuan, becoming more and more like a real world. It was this that allowed the Sea of Stars to find it, giving me the chance to return. Unfortunately, the ink pool was sealed off, halting the growth of Yinyuan. Danjing Island remained just a faint glimmer of a star, and we nearly missed our chance.
So when I sealed the ink pool, it nearly kept you from returning?
That's true. But fate is like a tapestry. Even when the threads are separated, it takes a skilled hand to guide the needle and reconnect them. Our rejoined Yinyuan would not have been possible without these twists and turns. If I hadn't entered the Danqing realm and climbed Long Peak through the Twin Sight Gate, I wouldn't have been stirred by the maple leaves and awakened to those memories of Miraland's destruction.
You're still the same as ever, always understanding how fate brings people together. But even after all these years living as a human, trying to feel things for myself, I still don't fully understand it all. I only know that watching someone you love leave is the hardest thing in this world. If parting brings so much pain to everyone, then why does reincarnation even exist?
If there were no goodbyes, how would there be new hellos? Yuebai, do you remember when we traveled through the village together? In this life, the Yinyuan between children and parents gave two old enemies from a past life a chance to reconcile. Even though Yun and her mother's connection ended in this lifetime, the moonlight of the next will still light her path. And after all Xiaozhi went through, she and her parents finally found a way to understand each other. Yuebai, do you remember what Danjing Island looked like back in the beginning?
A few trees, and some rocks. A desolate patch of land.
Yes, But now, it's grown into a whole village. It's a whole world of its own. People connected through Yinyuan. They tilled the fields, built new homes, and named the place they built for themselves Inkville. Every evening, you can see smoke curling from the chimneys, and kids running home, following the smell of dinner. I painted this world. It was to recreate that kind of life. A place filled with farewells, with laughter, with worries, and with all the comforts of home. Staying the same forever would feel like a cage. But when new Yinyuan are formed, old regrets and misunderstandings can change and grow.
Fate flows like water. It's the movement that makes it beautiful. I only understand that now. Is it too late?
It's never too late. No matter what. Now that everything has come together and the ink pool has stabilized, it can be left on its own. Yuebai, thank you for everything you've done over all these centuries. Now, it's time for me to dot your I's again. Unlock the seal on the ink pool, and to let you finally lay down the burden of guarding the cycle of reincarnation.
But if I enter the cycle again, won't I forget you?
Then this time, let me be the one to find you, and meet you all over again.
I'll be waiting for you. With both eyes now open, the past has ended. And I will return to the cycle. Nikki, will you join me once more? To see this world again, one final time.
Yes.
I just kept seeing so many great picture opportunities, and I was like, just one more, just one more.
Back when you first created this painted world, I was just a little koi fish. But you listened to me and asked what I truly wanted. That moment was the biggest blessing of my life. I'm giving you these earrings to symbolize our Yinyuan. Every time I think back on it all, I can't help but feel grateful. If I could stay by your side, then who cares about becoming alone? I'd be happy just swimming freely in the world you painted.
But if a koi never dreams of becoming alone, how would it know how vast the world can be? Just like if we never parted back then, we wouldn't have had this reunion now. Yuebai, don't be afraid of the next life. I know we'll meet again someday.
It's been ages since I last looked down on Danjing Island. It used to be just a few old trees and rocks, but now it's so open and full of life.
That's all thanks to you. You guarded the cycle of life for a millennium. Because of that, Danjing Island slowly grew into this beautiful place.
This place came from your heart. Everything I've done, it was all to fulfill your wish.
Like ebbing waters, old ties fade. In their wake, new oaths are made. Ink and color weave the years, and paint the world with hopes and tears.
When I was stuck in my obsession, I thought all those things you said were just pretty lies to comfort me. But now I know I was wrong. When bonds must end, new ones may begin. In time, we shall meet again. I'll never forget.
No voice clips during story stuff.
Nikki, don't be sad. Miss Bai entering reincarnation is actually a wonderful thing for her.
Right. And now that the ink pool seal is lifted, we'll be able to restore everyone's ink souls using its water.
Then let's hurry to the Dungeon Realm and save everyone.
So because I'm doing a lot of story stuff and I didn't expect it to be heavy because all of this is pretty heavy. But because it's story stuff, I'm like, all right, I can turn it off for story things. But like when I'm playing Helldivers, I don't care. If I'm playing a game like Half Sword, I wouldn't care. But Nikki, there's a lot of story. So I can turn them on and off. I even turned off the hydrate sounds. So if someone were to hydrate or caffeinate, then it shouldn't play any sound for that either. Yeah, but that, like, I plan to put them back on tomorrow. And it is primarily because some people, when they watch these VODs, when they watch my VODs, they're watching them because they're interested in the story, because I actually go through the story. But not every game has a story. It's sort of like how if someone does a karaoke stream, they're gonna turn off the sound alerts because it's karaoke. Yeah. So no need to worry. They'll be back on. So that's just part of the story. The cat outfit is just part of the story. I have no pieces from the cat outfit. So you do that entire boss fight while wearing the cat outfit, and that's pretty cool. I thought that was really neat. All right, let's pop in here. That was part of why I wanted to take as many pictures as I could. Oh, it's unsealed, so now all the text is gold instead of black. Okay, where's the Wind Jade? Oh, it's one that I have to chase. I thought it was going to be a puzzle for a second. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna cheat. Oh, you think you can get away from me, do you? Ha! Yeah, I've had multiple situations where the mermaid ice walk outfit is just really pivotal. Ah, wow. So that means that that cutscene in particular was like a full 10 to 15 minutes of just them talking.
It worked. Let's get to the paintings and use the Danqing ability to save everyone else.
Because I snoozed ads for 15 minutes. I used all 3 of my snoozes in that cutscene. That was a lot of talking.
The ink stain's faded. There's no sound coming from inside.
Momo, let's go check the village. Maybe everyone's back now.
Yeah, if you want to actually pay attention to all that stuff, I would say do the fight off stream, because the fight is really pretty, and then there's a lot of talking afterwards. The fight is not difficult, but there's a lot of pretty pictures you can take. All right, so we return to the village. And this should be, yeah, I'm a lot better at paying attention on stream than I am off stream, actually. I pay way more attention to stuff on stream. I get bored with things off stream. I'm like, oh, why do I have to read all these things?
Miss Sui, you're back safe and sound. What a relief.
Little troublemaker, where have you been? Everyone's been worried about you.
Miss Sui, you were the one who got caught in the rain. Why are you worried about me? I'm so glad you're okay.
About that rain, it was very strange. I only remember a sudden downpour, then everything went fuzzy, and then I woke up in the village like nothing happened.
You don't remember anything from the past few days?
How strange. Nikki, everyone says you went to find Miss Sui. Were you able to uncover what happened?
This all started after that heavy rain.
Brief accounts of what happened.
It's all so strange.
So, reincarnation is real after all? Everyone who came back, it's because of you. Nikki, you've truly done something incredible.
A single Inuan can last a lifetime, weaving through homes and deep within the heart of the village. What you've saved isn't just people. It's the hopeful longing of elderly parents waiting by the door, the tender worries of children crying in their dreams, and the love shared between spouses through thick and thin. Now, the villagers have reunited, and their Inuan are restored. Artist Nikki, you've saved all of Inkville.
I only did what I thought was right.
Eye-dotting artists have always been revered. Their stories become legend. But in truth, it's just a brush and some ink. However, with your brush, you saved lives. With your ink, you painted souls. Nikki, you've graduated. From now on, it looks like you'll be my teacher.
Oh my god. Okay, so Skelly Fresh said casually proved reincarnation is real all in a day's work, and I'm like, yeah, that sounds about right for a Nikki game. And then the teacher is just like, oh yes, you proved reincarnation is real, therefore you have graduated.
Come on, don't tease me like that.
Well, if you don't want the title, why not give it to Artist Momo?
Everyone said such kind things, and what Miss Wen said really spoke to my heart. Artist Nikki, we truly owe you our thanks. If it weren't for you bringing Xiaozhi back, her father and I would have carried that regret for the rest of our lives. We've learned our lesson. We'll find a way to make it up to her.
to stay by her side and cherish her from now on.
What matters is you have the heart for it. Inuan is easily formed, but not permanent. Family ties are a kind of Inuan too, needing care and nurturing. By the way, Miss Wei, since Xiaozhi made it back, does that mean the others have returned too?
They're all back. Everyone is just across the bridge, but nobody remembers what happened. They're still trying to figure it out.
I'll head over too. Maybe I can help clear things up.
All right. Looks like an ad is about to play, so I'm gonna just kind of wander while the ad is going. I found a child by the river. She's shorter than my arm and cries like a kitten. I live alone with only ink and paper for company. How would I know how to raise a child? I almost burned my hand just making rice porridge. People in the village joked that my hands, so used to painting, are now less capable than a small child's. Anyhow, I should write everything down so the girl can at least learn where she came from. I'm not going to read all of this. I suppose it's a good sign. The little sapling that once required my constant attention has grown without me noticing, becoming strong enough to shelter others from sunlight and rain. Okay. Oh, I could show my outfit real quick for anyone who's actually interested in the outfit. So I use this particular hair quite a lot. So Moonlight Lingers. It's got the flower in the back, and since a lot of this theme is flower based, this is the dress that you get from the daily stuff, and you can see it's got the flowers here. It's the limited dress from the Sea of Stars daily stuff. I'm using these leggings, which are the crystal bubble leggings. So they add just a little bit of pink, or maybe a little bit of white. I'm not sure which, but they add just a little bit of something texture here. Shoes, I believe these are the limited shoes as well, the limited time shoes. Then for headpieces, so I'm using these pink flowers here. Peachy Oath. Earrings, I've got I believe the limited earrings as well. I can double check after I go through everything. And the Pillow of Dusk is over here behind the fan. So when she puts the fan down, like she's stretching or something, I've still got that there. And then of course the fan. And the fan is from the event outfit. Together, grab this. Got more diamonds. Sure. I would go here. I'd go here. Starlit Shop, that's where it is. So it's these shoes, the Moonlit Bloom, the Dewlit Wings, and the Velvet Smoke. Oh, and I do have enough. I could do Petal Shower now. I haven't done these yet today. Hey, and we're back from the ads. Great. So all I did was go over my outfit for anyone who was away during the ads. Oop. Okay, so let's continue with the story. Oh, and make sure I get all of these.
Artist Nikki, you're here!
Nikki, you've grown so much. I remember you were just a little girl the last time we met. Then, could it really be true that I've been missing for 10 years like everyone says? But why do I have no memory of any of it?
Right, yes, I clearly remember heading home to get out of the rain, and the next thing I knew, I was already back, holding Minnie at my doorstep. He scared my mom half to death.
Artist Nikki, do you know what really happened? Please, tell us!
Well, after Miss Bai and I looked into it...
And then she gives a brief explanation.
So reincarnation is real! That's the craziest story I've ever heard!
No wonder Minnie was so excited to see me when we first met. We must have shared a connection in a past life.
10 years have passed, yet here I am. I'm back thanks entirely to your fearless courage and bold actions. As for Fu Ling, I'm deeply grateful to everyone who has cared for her. I can't thank you all enough.
No need to thank me. I am an eye-dotting artist after all. I guess I just took the long way around to finally fulfill my duty.
This is exactly what you deserve.
Exactly. They say everything in the world is connected by Yingyuan. Without Nikki's help, the Yingyuan and Denqing Island would have faded out, leaving no one to speak of the future. Now that the broken Yingyuan have been repaired and the cycle of reincarnation is restored, Nikki, you're the lifeline sustaining our hope for the future.
Just looking at their fingers, so she's got leaves for hands. She's got these loops, and then she's got mittens.
Danqing Island's prosperity also owes a lot to Miss Bai. If it weren't for her over the past 1,000 years...
Wait, you've mentioned Miss Bai quite a few times. Remind me, who is she?
You don't remember her?
Not at all.
Huh? Right before this, Minnie and I walked through the flower grove and saw a fairy-like lady. She matched the description Nikki just gave.
Now that you mention it, Uncle Tieshan told me about her too. He said she suddenly appeared, dressed all in white like the moon.
Could it be? I need to go check.
Wait, Nikki, since it's the festival day and lots of new Yingyuan are being formed, why not take a Yingyuan gift to mark the occasion?
Yeah, you protected all of us. We may not have much, but consider this our way of saying thanks.
Thank you. Then I'll take,
Fate reunites gifts from the heart. I'm gonna take a Ronghua.
a Ronghua. Scent needs no thanks, fate knows no end. Thank you so much.
She's right over there, in the flower grove by the Long Pagoda. Nikki, go take a look.
Nikki's Ronghua, a gift for forming new Yingyuan. And go. Why did that not? Why? There we go. I was about to say, why is that not triggering?
Miss Bai?
Are you?
I'm Nikki.
Have we met somewhere before?
Even if we have, it's all in the past now. There's no need to dwell on it.
Petals fall, old branches fade. An infinite thread connecting fates. This is for you.
Woven memories, crimson thread, still bind the dust of years. Cool. So now I've got that, and I believe that is the end of the main story for this part. That's cool. So we finished that. No, I don't want to look at the shop because I'm not going to spend money until you bring back Giovanni. Bring back Giovanni. Where's Giovanni? Oh, it's this one. Neat. It doesn't work with this outfit, but I could see this working with an outfit. I'll probably try to figure something out based around this. Okay. Three things that would make me be willing to be cool with this game. Again, in terms of I'd be okay spending money on it again. Number one, they bring back the original introduction to the game, and they have the Sea of Stars something that is like after 1.1 or 1.0 or whatever. Two, they bring back Giovanni, and he's a key player in the story. Three, I can replay the story and the cutscenes, so I can get the really high quality screenshots that I want of everything. Those things, all of those, I like. Ooh. But I don't know if or when they will ever do that. And the longer that they ignore, the more likely I am to find something else to spend my money on besides this game. Because eventually I'm going to be like, well, I can't get this, or I'm bored with this or something, and I'll move on with my life. Yeah, basically these are my demands, yeah. These are my demands, and I'll give you money again. Because one of the things that's really sad, in my opinion, is that it really feels like Nikki is basically by herself all the time. And if you had a recurring character like Giovanni who shows up and is sort of there and feels like, hey, this is your partner in adventuring. Someone besides Momo, because Momo is annoying. an actual character that you like. And that would be ideal. Oh, and did I collect enough dues? And I know that I'm very likely in the minority with finding Momo mildly annoying. But he's annoying in the way that a sibling is annoying. Where like you want to have someone that you're like, hey, it's really cool to see you, not like, oh yeah, you're here again. So in Guild Wars 2, for example, when you see someone like Bram, okay, if you've never played Guild Wars, you're not gonna know what I'm talking about. But if you see someone like Bram, you're probably gonna be like, oh hey, it's you again. That's neat. But when you see someone like Ritlock or Canuck, you're like, hey, I actually like you. What kind of crazy adventures are we gonna go on today? With Bram, it's more like, how are you gonna screw this up for me today? Same with Kaith. How are you gonna screw this up for me today? Because that's just what they do. Why am I falling in the water so much? Why am I even trying to do this? Just use my ice ability and walk on the water. But yeah, I'm not exactly the biggest fan of gacha stuff anyway. I know that life's a gamble and gambling's great and all that, like Bunny says, but I'm not actually too into gambling. I actually I do not give money very often to Guild Wars 2 anymore, outside of the expansions, because they have their own sort of gacha system, like loot box kind of system, and I'm like, if you're gonna have a loot box system, I'm not gonna support it because I don't like loot boxes. Like, you're gonna have some things that are exclusive in there, great. That's great for the people who like it. I don't like it. I'm also that way with the skins, the mount skins. I just use the default mount skins unless I happen to get another one from a giveaway or something like that. Because I don't see a point to care about mount skins. At least in this game, the different skins have abilities and you can mix and match, and like there's a lot to it. In Guild Wars, it's literally just, well, what does the thing that you're riding on look like? And it's I don't know, just feels kind of meh. I do think it's cool that they have lots of mounts, and I think it's great that they have lots of mount skins, and you can be found in the water. And the mount skins are for different mounts, so you can have like a skeleton bunny rabbit, and you can have a hummingbird stingray thing. But and when I say skeleton bunny rabbit, it's not actually a skeleton. It's like the Halloween skeleton kind of thing, where it's mostly black and then it's got the white skeleton outline on it. But you know, it's very much one of those things that's like, it's not really, it doesn't bring much for me. You can dye it in different ways if you so choose, but yeah, it's kind of me. Hit that damn Ashley. But I already have so many skins in general in Guild Wars that I'm like, no, I'm kind of okay with just kind of the default ones because no one really uses the default ones anymore. Most people use the gem store skins, so the default ones almost feel more unique. Hey, we got it. Okay, so now that's a pretty one. Save that one. And then save everything. Can I upload? Yeah, the cloud's disappearing. I'm just floating in the air. I mean, I don't know why it would. I don't see why they're like, oh, you can. Once you upload it, you can't unupload it. What's it even matter? They all disappear. If they had an album and they let you see all these pictures indefinitely, I'd probably care a little more. But they haven't done that. And if they plan to do that, I already got this one. And if they plan to do that in the future, then so be it. Because all of my original playthrough, all the pictures from the original playthrough, they didn't get transferred over to this. So now it's just the default ones. And it's because I did all of this on my old computer before I got the upgraded computer that I can actually do streaming on. Yeah, so what is there left for me to do? I've got some side quests. I've already done all of these that I can do. Tap anywhere to continue. Okay, so this is like, it's telling me roughly where to go. Let's see if I can find one of them. I don't know if I can find the last two, but let's see if I can at least find one of them. I feel like I've... Huh? Let's turn auto off. This box, did you really find it by the shore? Absolutely. I thought maybe someone had dropped it. I decided to see what was inside. And to my surprise, there was a letter. Julian, Lanhui, stop jumping like that. What are you talking about? What letter? Come see for yourself, Nikki. I found a box this morning. There's nothing special about the box, but inside was a mysterious letter. I was drinking some coffee to try to deal with my throat. I am Shu Xingke, a humble traveler from Inkville on Danjing Island, journeying towards a distant land, one without name and without direction. Blah, blah, blah. Dawn meets the sea, dusk the peak. How could one place ever bind me? This letter seems to come from outside Dancing Island. Nikki, how are you staying so calm? This is the very first letter from the outside. If what it says is true, then someone has actually made it beyond Dancing Island. Speaking of calm, maybe you should try taking a few deep breaths. How many times did you trip and fall on your way over here? I just couldn't wait to tell you. I don't know. That's how he would say, but that's what I've decided, he says. I've always had my head buried in my paintings and rarely talked to Miss Tsui about the outside world. Why are you pretending like you're this other Nikki? But after hearing about Lan Hui just said, the letter really might be something special. Like she knows that she's not the Nikki from this place, but she's anyway. That's true. Dancing Island is surrounded by water on all sides, and for over 100 years, not a single person from the outside has set foot here. At one point, there were no shortages of villagers who tried leaving by boat, but they either came back empty-handed or were never heard from again. That's why nobody ever talks about leaving anymore. But now with this letter, we have proof that our ancestors' efforts were not in vain. The only thing is, we don't know what became of this traveler, all alone on that remote island. Dawn meets the sea, dusk the peaks. How could one place ever bind me? At least when he wrote this letter, his spirit still burned as bright as ever. Lan Hui, Zhi, Ziyan. It's not Zhi, it's Zi. I think we're very fortunate to get to know someone this incredible. I'd like to honor his wish and deliver this letter to his family. We were just thinking the exact same thing. Let's do it together, Nikki. There are so many families in the village, though. Which ones are his descendants? Shu Shinku. There are two families with that surname. One is Uncle Tieshan's family, and the other is Yuan's family. So Shu Yuan and Shu Tieshan. Oh, I just remembered when I was climbing with Uncle Tieshan, he mentioned that one of his ancestors actually left Dancing Island a long time ago. Well, there you go. As for Yuan, she's always slacking off at the restaurant, taking naps. I'd say she's a world away from the bold and ambitious Mr. Shu Xingke. I'd say Uncle Tieshan is more likely to be the descendant of Shu Xingke. During the day, Uncle Tieshan is usually cutting bamboo in the bamboo forest. Let's go see if he's there now. New quest. These are side quests, so I'll do this, and then I'm gonna go into the Ink Realm. So I want to find one more painting. I've still got like another 10 to 15 minutes before I need to in-stream myself. Oh, Miss Nikki, Lan Hui, and Ziyan. It's not often I see the three of you together. What brings you here today? Uncle Tieshan, we'd like to ask you something, and we tell him. And that's the whole story. So, Uncle Tieshan, is this Shu Xingke an ancestor of yours? Let me think. There was Tianyo, Tieling, and Tiezhu. I don't remember anyone named Xingke. That's quite a fancy name. I heard Lan Hui say that one of your ancestors actually left Danqing Island. Is that true? What? Lan Hui, you little... Didn't I tell you not to tell anyone? Now even artist Nikki knows about it. I had my reasons. This is about finding Xue Xingke's descendants. Don't be mad, Uncle Tieshan. Besides, what's the big deal? You're still too young to understand, leaving home to explore the world. Is that really something to be proud of? Oh, whatever. I might as well tell you, my great-great-great-grandmother, Shu Tiehua, really did leave the island. Back then, she was young and full of ambition, hoping to make a name for herself. But in less than 2 months, she came back covered in injuries and never spoke of what had happened. Did something happen to her during her journey? Why, the opposite. She saw nothing. There was no hope and no end to her journey. Only the crushing loneliness. Not even the strongest ambition could withstand that. She even advised us to stay in the village and live our lives with our feet firmly planted on solid ground. I think what she said makes sense, even if there really is some paradise out there. For ordinary folks like us, chasing after it is just a pointless dream. I'm not sure I agree with that, Uncle Tieshan. Even if only one person out of 100 explorers achieves what Xu Xingke did, it doesn't mean the rest of their efforts were in vain. I'm getting exhausted from reading. Ziyan has a point. Even if they gained nothing, the fact that they once dared to dream and set out to achieve it is worthy of our respect. Well, maybe it's just me, but rather than being all alone on some remote island with no way back, I'd much rather stay here on Danqing Island, chopping my firewood and living my days quietly like this. Everyone has their own dreams, regardless. You have to admit, Xu Xingke was pretty incredible, wasn't he? Without a doubt, what he did I could never do, and I wouldn't even try. He definitely has my respects. I feel the same way about your great-great-great-grandmother, Uncle Tieshan. She has my respects too. Is that so? Are you saying that to make me feel better, Miss Nikki? Nikki wouldn't do that. That's Momo talking. Nikki wouldn't do that. I feel the same way too. She's pretty incredible, having gone out there all by herself for 2 whole months. Back to the matter at hand. Now that we know Miss Xu and Uncle Tieshan aren't related, we should go talk to Yuan. She usually at her aunt's house, aunt's restaurant during the day. Let's go see if she's there right now. All right. Off we go. Got about 10 more minutes. And my stream end time might need to be a little bit different. At the end of next month. Come on in, make yourself at home, help yourself to some tea. The menu's here, get your food over here, and pay whenever you've finished. What an authentic greeting. I've lost all my appetite despite the delicious smells of the food. Enthusiastic greeting. Yeah, I'm good at reading. Yuan, Auntie Chun asked you to serve the customers, not treat them like this. Who'd want to come back with an attitude? Okay. Huh? Oh, it's you. Come in if you want. Don't if you don't. I couldn't care less. If you're not here to eat, then don't bother me. Take a good look. It's not just me and Ziyan. It's also artist Nikki and Momo. Artist Nikki? Yuan, do you have a moment? There's something we'd like to ask you. We ask? Yes, yes. Oh, this is too good to be true. What's with this sudden change of attitude? What's she getting all excited about? Ha ha ha. It's this letter. This Shushin-ku. Oh, I'm getting hiccups. My great-great-great-grandfather. Oh, this is just wonderful. Yuan, are you saying that Mr. Shu is your great-great-great-grandfather? That's right. He was incredible, a master sailor. They say he knew how to navigate using the stars, predict the weather using the currents. He was extremely talented. Why haven't you ever said anything about him before? Well, it's because whenever my aunt talks about him, it's as a cautionary tale, telling us to settle down, focus on family, and stop dreaming about faraway journeys. Or else I might end up lost, never to be heard from again. Since she raised me, I felt like I had to agree with her and help take care of her restaurant. My life is just so, unrewarding. I know how you feel, girl. Choosing between gratitude and your own dreams is never easy. No matter what path you take, some regret is bound to linger. Some regret is bound to linger. Exactly. No matter how hard I try, I can't fool myself. At night, I dream of sailing away on the sea beneath the open sea skies. I don't know why I wanted to say beneath the open waves. But now with this letter, everything's about to change. When it comes to sailing and riding the waves, I don't think I'm any less skilled than my great-great-great-grandfather was. If he could do it, then I, Shu Biyuan, can do it too. I'm not just saying that either. The restaurant won't miss me if I'm gone. I might as well start getting ready for my trip. I never thought I'd see this side of you again. This is the Yuan we all know and love. Yuan, this is no, see, it's kind of what I expected, but because it's like the whole rug pull of like, she is the unexpected person that, because everyone thinks she's lazy, but actually it's just she doesn't have ambition to do the thing that she's supposed to be doing, or that her family thinks she's supposed to do. But I mean, it makes sense that they would do the story like this. Yuan, this is no small decision. Don't forget to talk to Auntie Chun about it. Don't worry, I know what to do. Yuan, do you need any help with your preparations? Is there anything we can do for you? I'll take that offer then. Lan Hui, get me some spice, preferably the kind that can double as medicine. Ziyan, I need you to find good quality wood. My old buddy needs a good fixing. Miss Nikki, could you help me collect 2 fan feathers? I'm a bit clumsy and always scare away the fan egrets before I can get any. Of course, leave it to me. Hey, guess what? I already got it. Where are you? You're all, oh gosh, you're all the way over there. I'm not gonna have time to do an ink painting thing today, so I'll have to do it another time. Because this is taking way longer than I expected it to. But it's fine. I will just plan to have sort of a... Well, I'll think about what can I do for a Nikki stream. If I do one more Nikki stream before the next update, what can I do? I guess I could go through all the side quests. I could do... And I finished that. What could I do with another one? I could try to get all of these, find all of these, take these pictures. I could do these two. I could do 5, 6, 7, 8, and all of these, because this one doesn't even unlock for another 4 days. So I guess that works. Maybe I could do it next Tuesday or something. Nope, I will never allow this. Auntie, I have to try. I want to visit the places my great-great-great-grandfather once visited, to see them for myself. See, if I have a daughter, I feel like this would be what my daughter is like. Let's calm. I feel like it's more reasonable to calm her down, like easier to calm her down. She's just gonna get more angry. I do agree with her. So I wonder what calm them down means, because I don't want her to feel trapped. Probably the better choice is to calm her down, but I'm going to calm the auntie down because I think the auntie is in the wrong for this. But I don't know. What do you think? Maybe you have a different opinion. Maybe I should calm her down first. Calm her down, hear her out? No. Calm her down, hear her out. Yes. Calm down, Auntie Chun. I understand you're worried for Yuan's safety, but she's not one to take extreme risks. Let's not make this a hard no just yet. Yuan, Auntie Chun only wants you to be safe because she cares about you. If we talk things through with her, I'm sure we can find a way forward. Fine, let's break this down. Yuan, do you know that all of the people who left Danqing Island, not even 10% of them made it back alive? I do. Then tell me, do you know what it's like to be alone in a vast open sea with nothing to cling to but your own boat as the waves crash all around you? I don't. Neither do I. And I don't want you to find out. I only wish for you to be free of suffering and live in safety. But Auntie, I do know what it feels like to waste away day by day. That's not easy either. And I remember clearly, it was you who taught me how to sail and steer, how to read the skies and find direction. So why, now that I'm all grown up, do you want to forget all that? Yuan. Auntie Chun, Yuan must have thought it through already. She knows she'll have to face the storm and the waves head on. There will be trials and tribulations, and she'll never know if she can succeed unless she tries. You're right, Auntie. Please, let me give it a go. She's right, Auntie, not you're right. Even if I end up giving up halfway, I won't complain. I'll accept that I'm not cut out for it, and I'll have no regrets. Fine, fine, fine. You can have my blessing, but only under one condition. Yuan, you have to race me by boat around Danqing Island. If you win, I'll let you go. But if I win, then I'll give up on this dream for good. It's a deal then. Artist Nikki, will you be the judge? Seriously accept? Gladly accept. Of course, I'd be happy to judge the race. And they do the race thing. Nikki, there's another raft here. What do you say? Why don't we tag along? Oh, jeez. This is a much longer side quest than I expected. I don't even know if I have time to finish this today because of this damn... Jeez. This is a big old side quest. This is a big one. But I'm gonna see if I can... If there's a lot more to it, then I'm just gonna have to stop midway. I'm hoping that this is close to the end. Gosh. Okay, let's stop. Where is this? Can I just... I can't even open my map. It's driving me crazy. Do I have to? I don't want to drive the boat. I hate this boat. I hate driving this boat. All right. The boat's too slow. Really? Nikki over there. Auntie Chun collapsed. See, it's she's not even in. How would I even get up here if I had whatever? Oh, my foot. Auntie Chun, are you alright? How did you end up here? Where's Yuan? Artist Nikki, thank goodness you're here. Quick, help me up. We need to find Yuan. Ouch. Your ankle's been injured. Try not to move. Don't panic, Auntie Yun. Just tell me what happened, okay? During our race, a group of monsters appeared out of nowhere. We tried to shake them off, and I accidentally twisted my ankle. Yuan drew the monsters away to protect me. I see. Leave the monsters to me. Auntie Chun, stay here and rest. I'll bring Yuan back. And I'll leave Yuan to you, Artist Nikki. Please be careful. And off we go. Gotta travel all over this damn island. If I wasn't in a rush, I would be really cool about this and I'd say, wow, this is great. But I'm in a bit of a rush. Can't reach me now, can you? Yeah. Okay, after the auntie, I'm fine, really. Not even a scratch. It's yourself you should worry about. Your ankle's badly swollen. You can't stay here. We can't stay here. Let's go find Yun and give you a check. That can wait. I'm not that fragile. Thank you so much, Miss Nikki. You arrived just in time. Don't mention it, Auntie Chun. I'm just glad both of you are fine, but I'm afraid you'll have to continue your race on another day. We can race another time. Don't worry, Auntie. I won't sneak off once you're well again. Let's have a proper race and have Artist Nikki be there to judge again. There's no need for another race, Auntie. Yeah, and I've been treating you like a little girl, thinking I should protect you whenever I can, so you wouldn't suffer like I did. But you've long grown up into a capable young woman who can stand on her own. You're at your happiest with a puddle in your hand. A paddle, not puddle. I should have realized that earlier. So go, Yuan. I believe that as a descendant of the Shu family. I believe you will surpass everyone who came before you. Thank you. If no one from Danqing Island has ever safely returned from faraway lands, then I Shu Biyuan will be the first. Confident and determined, that's the spirit. You are calm when faced with danger and have the willpower to push through all obstacles. I believe you can write history. You flatter me, Artist Nikki. I'm just a stubborn knucklehead eager to prove my worth. I have to thank you. If you hadn't helped, Auntie and I would still be arguing. If I really reach the island, I'll write a letter to you and tell you what things are like in that distant place. Jesus, stop talking so much. But we can save that letter for later. Artist Nikki, do come and see me off on the day I leave. I will. I'll bring Lan Hui and Ziyan along to see you off together. Alright, I don't have time for this. This damn side quest is taking too long. We'll finish it next time. We will see her off at the start of the next episode. This is just a 30-minute side quest. No, I don't have time to keep doing this. I got other things I gotta do. We've been streaming 4.5 hours. Yeah, so yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. I'll see you guys tomorrow's Helldivers, Saturday's Helldivers, Sunday's Guild Wars. So yeah, till then, stay healthy and continue to stay awesome. Bye.